Simon Holt.
All set at the 1.5 mile start. And they're off for this Coral, beaten by a length, 3-bet handicap. Inverness on the inside, just cajoled along for a few strides as they race up the hill. Luminous Light towards the centre. Surrey Mist the grey on the wide outside. Mugadir in a claret cap. Close up is Zane Knights. And they're followed by Box to Box and Adjuvant, and then Inverness with the white blaze on the inside. Approachability further back, followed by Maxud. And then Chimesius Fox, Mandobi, and Solcombe is the early back marker. So it's Luminous Light that takes them along here under Franny Norton. From Mugadir in second on the outside. The favourite Secret State in the all blue. The Godolphin Blue is third. Zane Knights is in fourth place, followed by Box to Box and Inverness almost together. Surrey Mist further back in the field from Maxud as they now race towards the outside of the back straight. Approachability is right next to the rail now, followed on the rail by Chimesius Fox in the King Power colours, and towards the rear still Mandobi, also Adjuvant, and finally Solcombe. Beginning to climb now as they head inside the final 7 furlongs, and it's Luminous Light out in front. From in second place Mugadir, 2 lengths or so back to the Royal Ascot winner Secret State on the inside of Zane Knights, and then Inverness round the inside of Box to Box as they race past the 6 furlong marker. Behind these is Maxud and Approachability and Mandobi as they soon run into a right hand turn. They're followed then by Solcombe, who's made up a couple of places. Adjuvant towards the outside. Surrey Mist is second last, and lastly Chimesius Fox. Heading downhill now towards one more little right-hander, and they'll enter the final half mile, and it's Luminous Light out in front by a couple of lengths, maybe a length and a half to Mugadir in second place. Secret State is third, and then Zane Knights on the outside as they run down the home straight. The leader spurning the far rail. It's still Luminous Light, plenty of potential challengers. Zane Knights right there, Mugadir, Secret State coming through Maxud, also Inverness with a run. Box to Box towards the right, further right Chimesius Fox from Surrey Mist, and what an open looking race. Secret State probably just taking it up on the far side from Mugadir. The long time leader Luminous Light can't go on. Maxud is finishing off well, then Inverness, Approachability, and on the far side Mandobi. Secret State drifting towards the centre of the racecourse, coming near side. Secret State the all blue. Inverness tries to stay on. Maxud on the far side. It's Secret State near side of Maxud, and Secret State follows up the King George V win, the Royal Ascot victory. What an improving horse. Secret State from in second on the far side. Maxud, Inverness was close up, and Solcombe running on down the outside.
It's another victory for Secret State for Charlie Appleby, Godolphin and William Buick. Second goes to Maxud, third Inverness, and fourth Solcombe in the opening race. So it's a photo for third. I want that confirmed. No doubt about the winner. Secret State, 4 from his last 4. He was keen early. This son of Dubawi and Jacqueline Quest, and half to Line of Duty, that very useful Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf winner. But he stayed the trip well, 11-4 favourite. In fact, he's hit the line really hard, Martin.
He has. He's hit the line harder today than he did at Ascot last time. He was very strong, wasn't he, through that last 25 yards. To be honest, he looked beat here. Maxud far side comes to take him. Surely he gets in front, doesn't he? And I think Secret State is lugging left all the time. He's wanting to hang this way. Buick saves a little bit for late on, and he responds to that final drive right in the shadows of the post and wins well in the end, actually. Solcombe's an eye-catcher from further back. Did mention beforehand his tendency to flop out of the gates. That got him a long way back. There was nothing Kieran Fallon could do too much from that point, and he stayed on really strongly late on, but did get caught a little bit far back.
Our initial impressions have been confirmed. Inverness was a good third, and Solcombe was a pretty creditable fourth. Look where Solcombe is now. He's got 2 behind him. Now, the 2 who are behind him haven't really turned up today. One of them, Surrey Mist, who was never on an even keel and was all over the shop and quite badly interfered with Chimesius Fox, the King Power horse in the sheepskin noseband far right of picture, midway down the side of the course. I'm not quite sure what was going on there.
2 really good performances from the top 2 weights in this, though, isn't it? Secret State and Maxud.
Yeah.
They're giving a lot of weight away to the third and fourth horses. Both of them, I think, are there on merit, in with a chance on merit. Maybe Maxud has just been slightly outstayed in the end. I don't know. It's a slightly longer distance than he's raced over before. And he just seems to have... He's come there with a chance. He's quick and got to the front. And then he's not quite gone through with it in the same way that Secret State has, which you know, has surprised me a little bit how much Secret State has found late on. But I think he was dossing because he was obviously hanging to his left, wasn't he? And it took until William Buick could drive him late on to really pick up again.
The chestnut with the white face, the maroon cap, that's Mugader, who was keen early with no cover under Haley Turner. He's actually run quite well. There'll be easier opportunities for him, especially if he comes down the weights a pound or two.
Yeah, I think there'll be easier opportunities, plenty of them. Approachability's run well. Inverness has run really well. He has got a little bit of attitude, but he's got plenty of ability, hasn't he, Inverness? He's a pretty talented horse, I think, and if he can just calm down with a little bit more time, maybe. I mean, at this stage he's still an end-tire. If he could geld him, that might help him. But I think he could be an interesting horse going forward. As you say, Mugader's already stayed the 1 3/4 last time out, and he's run today like going back up in distance. I'm sure Lydia will have him and Solcombe, who's she back today, on the radar for the Melrose.
Yep, Solcombe's run a nice race.
He has.
Under Kieran Fallon. Set quite a bit to do, but has finished off well. As I said, the horse I mentioned, Mugader, was in 5th. That's Approachability in 6th. And over on the far side there, Mandobi's just run okay, the stable companion of the 4th. But a decisive victory in the end from Secret State. This family, the Jacqueline Quest family, they've all got a little kink. They're not entirely straightforward, but they've got an absolute stack of talent, Angus, as you well know.
They certainly have, Nick. Yeah, it's a good performance, wasn't it, from Secret State? Son of Dubai. Another winner for the Charlie Appleby team. There's William Buick coming back in. And I think he's won with a tiny bit in hand as well. I think he was dossing a little bit when he first got to the front. William had to get stuck into him, really, to push him forward. And once he did, this horse responded in spades. Good performance in our first at Goodwood. Next there, 2:25 this afternoon. Now we've got Redcar about to join us. Runners down at the start for our first race.